Hi, my name is Lize-Mari Sherman, and I teach in Pekin, Illinois, and I teach second grade. And this is actually my fourth week of second grade that I'm starting, and my fourth year teaching. And I'm just going to show you around my classroom a little bit. So let me flip you around. Okay, so here's the door. You walk in, we've got our lunch chart, and my kiddos order their lunch right here in the morning. We have 3 choices, which gets kind of crazy and hectic. And then over by the sink, just some extra stuff. I have this lost and found basket, and the kids know that anything that they find goes in here. Even if it's a staple, I don't care. I just don't want them to bring it to me. That way they're not interrupting my carpet time. We stack our chairs. So this is my library area. I do my library a little interesting. I have this section here is fiction and nonfiction, and then I have it by genre for the most part, but I have it by level genre. So I have chapter books, and I have them spread out in different colors, and so the kids have a certain color, and that just helps them pick a book that's just right for them. Because I found that, like, for example, pink would be my lower readers. I don't want my pink group grabbing these really high chapter books, and that just is kind of a management system that I have in place just to help them know what to pick out. They still have the option of picking a just right book over here in the nonfiction where I don't really have any stickers. It's just up to them to read it, and I usually, when I start groups, which as soon as we're done assessing, I'll start groups. I usually have, as soon as, I'm sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. As soon as we start groups, I check their book boxes too, and then it's up to them to put their books into fiction and nonfiction. And then I have a parent helper that comes in, and she knows where the books go. So I actually have 2 doors. Here's the other door. I don't use this door. Well, personally I do as the teacher, but the students, we don't exit and enter from this door. It's permanently locked, and I use it as a book nook and a math area. I still need to put up my birthday wall. Week 4, I know, slacker. Here's our schedule. I like to go over the schedule every morning in morning meeting, and a lot of my kiddos reference this. I have this cute little saying here. I just use different fonts on PowerPoint, downloaded some fonts off of Teacher Pay Teacher, and made them giant, put them on color paper. So this is my blackboard. I moved into this classroom this year, and it was not a teacher classroom. It was a special education room, so it didn't have all the things that most of the rooms have. Most of the rooms in my school have whiteboards. So it's been a learning curve for me without a whiteboard, but this is where I post my learning targets. So today we're working on adding and subtracting within 10. And I post those. I do have some language targets, but we aren't starting our language workshop quite yet. And then let me show you where I get those from. You can write your own learning targets really easily, but I just bought this box. It was $5 at Carson DeLosa, and that it just makes it easier. I just magnet them up. I need to get some better magnets. And then here I put the anchor charts that we're currently working on. So last week we really focused on even and odd. Today a make 10 anchor chart will come up. Working on picking just right books. That's a huge thing for second graders. And then we're just reviewing some vowel sounds. We are actually doing silent E this week, so that will be changed as well today. And then I have my name for a lot of stuff, they like to write my name or write their grade, and I like having that up there. That is our morning motto, our alphabet, and that's that side of the room. And then over here I have, this is my area. I've got my teacher desk, and I also have my guided reading table. I've got all of our leveled guided reading books down here that I leveled. This is for group time with me, so there's extra crayons, dry erase markers, that kind of thing. I like to pull these sticks when the students don't want to participate. Then this is just stuff I need to file. Over here I just keep all of the texts and teacher tools that I need. I've got some word work that we do over here, and just paper and that kind of thing. Then because this bulletin board is kind of covered, I just use it just as a quote and picture wall. And then this is our calendar. That big empty black space I save for behavior charts. I often have students that have individual behavior plans. Right now I don't have any yet, so that's knock on wood, I guess. And then the calendar, we do calendar together every morning on the smart board. It's not up right now, but they'll come in the mornings. They make their lunch choice. I've got their word work words on the board and the date. And then as soon as everyone has made their lunch choice, I'll switch this over to calendar, and when we start morning meeting, we will do a smartboard calendar. For second grade, our calendar looks a little different. We focus more on base 10, and we focus on greater than and less than, and just really manipulating numbers and talking about them instead of, you know, what's the weather look like today type of thing. So here I keep all my files for the week that I need, all my work. So we were going to do this assessment later. Teacher area, planner. I do use a paper planner just because I am a writer. I like to write and kind of check things off as I go. It makes me feel successful. So this is the Erin Condren planner. It's expensive, it's ridiculous, but I love it. This is my carpet area. The teacher before me left a lovely duct tape strip, and we can't get it off. But I have these Velcro. They're called sit spots. They're awesome because they don't peel up really, and you can wash them. They're about $2 each, which compared to a classroom carpet area is a lot cheaper than $50 for a set. When the students come in the morning, they know they get out their table caddies. I also have a sharp and dull basket where they can trade out pencils. And right now we are working on filling out our 100 chart. So I pick about 5 students a day, and they fill in the numbers, and we do a math talk about it. About math talks, I've got our talk moves up here. Lots of wait time in second grade, restating, revoicing, and so. And then I also have a number line within 20. We use that a lot during our number talks and our math talks. It's a quick visual for students who need those numbers, and they're nice and big for them. This classroom did not have a flag, so I had to purchase a flag. There was nowhere to put it, so I stuffed it in there. It's not the best, but it works. And then over here, you can see the classroom next door. That's my partner teacher's classroom. It's second grade over there as well. And we have the wall open just a little bit. We do a lot of collaboration during our theme time. Theme time is social studies and science kind of combined. When we are not integrating, it's kind of more focused time. And then we also do SEL lessons, social emotional lessons. These are my back to school books and some books that I use for read alouds and lessons at the beginning of the year. This is awesome. This is all my manipulatives in one spot for the students to easily grab. And I love them because they're labeled and they're so organized. Makes me happy. Turn-in basket. Then here are our cubbies. Let me move back. So they keep their book boxes in their cubbies and their supplies. As you can see, we don't have desks. We have tables. That makes transitions difficult at the beginning of the year. So I really work on transitioning quickly, transitioning quietly, and making that time useful. This will be filled up with our math word wall here. So we've started filling it in and we've started working on making tens, even and odds, and counting on. Mailboxes are here. They turn in their take-home folders every morning right there. And I do a classroom star every day. The star does all my jobs. They're my line leader. Yeah, and then I've got my lovely pennant right there. Woo woo. All right, so here's a big overview of the classroom. Just storage up top, lots of storage inside of the cabinets, and the pan of the classroom. So yeah. The biggest thing with organizing your classroom is, for me, just everything has a spot. And so the kiddos, when they can help clean up because they know that it has a spot, a lot of our craft tools are in here, and so I have it labeled as best as I can for crafts and for other things. And then I also like to have them put their caddies away because we do all these community supplies. It really makes cleanup easy. And then I don't have to worry about them fighting over whose supply is who. The reason we do community supplies is because I teach in a high poverty area, and the parents pay $20 at the beginning of the school year, and we buy all of the supplies. The only thing they come with is a backpack. As a teacher, I love it because I have the control over what supplies we have, what color folder, and all that. So, sorry I'm not panning back towards me because my camera won't flip. Hopefully it looks fine. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much.